Hi, today our project is working on this truck. We're going to show you what went wrong, what broke, and what we're going to try to do to fix it. Let's have a look. Here's the two studs that are existing. These two over here were the studs that broke off. Then I'm going to have to try and weld a screw on there, and it'll also heat up the knuckle a little, and hopefully I can get them out that way. Okay, here we have our Lincoln LE31. We have the temp and the wire speed at respectively F and 5.5. We're going to use this here, try and weld inside the stud, build it up, and once the stud is built up, we'll try and weld a nut on there, see if we can get those things loose. The broken stud. Okay, we've got one stud on there. We've got a hex nut on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. You spray this stuff in there. Hopefully this is enough to get that stud loose, and we can just use what is, I believe, a 14 millimeter or a 9/16 on there and drive that stud out. Okay, I got a wrench, fits on there. It's coming loose. Wow, if I can get this out, I'll be amazed. Yeah, I can see something turning, and it feels like it's coming. It's coming loose. Something's coming off. Wow, I can't believe this. I've only seen this done. It's almost all the way out. Yeah, it's loose. I can feel it by hand now. Here it is. Wow, there's a stud. There's a copper band coming off, and there's a stud. All I done was tacked on and welded to the stud, welded the nut on top, drove a little bit of knocker loose in there, and pulled it right out. This here, what I'm holding in my hand is just a small piece of 1/2 inch copper piping. All I done was cut down about 3/8 of an inch, and then I cut it down the middle, right up in here. I don't know if you can see it on the video. And I cut a piece out, and with pliers I just shaped it to make it smaller. I put it in here, up in here, and I just barely tapped it in. And I just start welding on top of the stud. The purpose of the copper is to keep the metal from sticking to metal, because copper and metal won't weld together. The copper keeps the molten metal from spreading on and welding to the knuckle. So same way I done a minute ago with the other one. Okay, let me grab the wrench and see if this is gonna work. Yeah, it's loose. Here comes the screw right now. Here comes the stud. Wow. Uh-oh, it broke off. Damn it. Here's a piece of copper pipe. I just cut a little band off of here. I'm gonna bend this up right now and pry it in there and get this to work. And I'm gonna get this in there. It's kind of shaped right there. I'll just pound this in there. This is this one back here. Okay, we're gonna put this nut on there. Third time's a charm. Let's see what we get. Let's see if I can get this. Well, I gotta let it cool down a little bit so I don't break the weld. Let the weld cool down. Not all the way out yet, but it's almost out. I can feel it. Ooh, wrench is hot on this end. Ooh, yeah, it's hot, but it's out of there. There's a stud coming out. Woohoo! There you go. Voila. I'm putting the 8mm socket on that stud. Get that stud all the way in there. Let's see. Stud threads in on the other side. Huh? So now I'm just going to take it off, spray it with brake parts cleaner, and put a little bit of Loctite on there, and I should be fine. Okay. Okay, we got the studs out. As you can see, we got the new studs in, and we just have to put the tire on and we're good to go. Sorry about the noise, but I was running the engine in the truck, and that's just the fan making all that noise. But let's see if we can get the tire on. Let's see if we can come on here. Got it. Woohoo! Let me get the lug nuts. That's it, we're done. Pause it. Okay, here we have the pieces that we took out. This is the first one. Came out to perfection. You see the threaded stud, see the copper sleeve on it, and the nut welded on top. This one came out on the first try, but we didn't film it. This here is the second piece. We had it on there and it broke halfway. So I had to put a third piece on there, which in turn, this is the third piece here. This one drove out the rest of the stud, and this is what it looks like on the back. I'm trying to pull off, there it is, it came off one finger. This is how it looks, and this is the sleeve that wraps around this piece. Okay, we got the truck put back together. What started out to be a trial and error project worked out pretty much to perfection. As you can see, we did get the truck put back together, and we'd like to thank our sponsors. My pocketbook, of course. That's the only sponsor here. We got everything put together, and thanks for watching. Hope this can help you, and if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask, and I will try to answer them the best that I can, here or in the canyon, wherever you see me. Thanks for watching. Until next time.